This is some performance art from Michael. All right, we're going to start on Battlefield.
Yeah.
Game 1,
Okay.
winners finals. Plup versus Michael. The first we're seeing on stream of Plup's Fox, but it's seen a brief appearance early on in the set, and let's see how it's going to be poised to do against Michael, who pulled off a pretty nice upset, flipping the script from Untitled 4 by beating Ginger in winter semis.
Yeah. Because he lost pretty badly last time, right?
Yeah, I believe Grand Finals was either 3-0 or 3-1 in Ginger's favor, so it was real nice to see Michael adapt here. But let's see if he's able to take on someone who definitely has some experience playing against some pretty good puffs.
Yeah, for sure.
Something one might say.
Yeah, one H god.
Alright.
But okay, so yeah, that's
Ooh.
like the thing about a situation like that. When Fox recovers from there, Puff has to guess to edge guard. She has to either cover high or low. She can't cover both. So sometimes Puff just will guess wrong a bunch of times in a row and won't be able to edge guard.
Yeah, but it looks like on that first edge guard, and again, I've been harping on, maybe you can correct me on some of my misstatements on playing Puff here, but it seems like the downfall or the positive aspect that's shown out the most in the sets that Michael wins and loses, obviously besides him being able to convert rest situations like that, is these edge guards against spaces. And when he's able to pull it off like he did near the end against Ginger, he's able to win those sets. But when he's dropping those, it seems like where he starts to falter, like his sets we saw last week against Ginger.
Yeah, a lot of the time, the edge guard is like not as much on the Puff to not mess up. It's more on the spacies to like get creative with their recovery, because if you do something that if you mix up well enough, the Puff will mess up too, will guess wrong, and you'll be able to make it back.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time when people like H-Box, it looks like he's missing all of his edge guards. He's not executing poorly or anything. He's just making the wrong guess.
Yeah. We're seeing Plup weirdly not grabbing onto the battlefield edge there, leaving Michael to keep this one open for him. Let's see if Plup's able to. Oh, Plup, interesting option there. Instead of trying to follow up on the edge guard, probably realizing there's not much he can do with Michael at that height, at that percent, so he decides to retake space and shoot some lasers. Definitely a very like heads-up play, showing that Plup has a game plan that he wants to do, and that does not involve chasing Puff at 70% floating back on stage.
Oh no, for sure. You're not gonna get much there, and if you mess up, you die.
Yeah.
You die. Sorry. So.
Yeah, that's a really smart thing that Plup is acknowledging and deciding center stage is that better. Can Michael pull out a stock lead here?
Okay. So yeah, it's still pretty close. Fox is kind of in that percent range where he's gonna start shielding a little more, because if he gets hit, you get this kind of thing happens. And that's when Michael can start mixing up with Tomahawk Grab a little more and things like that.
Right.
I love that edge guard, the fair back air edge guard. It's really good against Marth and Falcon coming from below the ledge too.
Yeah, so let's see if is he going to be able to do that? One more edge guard, a singular rest. Will the music start playing? Will Michael take a lead in this set over Plup? Dude, that would I would not believe it. I know Michael's the net play king, the Untitled king himself. Oh. But will he do it against Plup? That's a big ask.
That was a kind of suspect situation for Plup because he was coming down without a double jump onto a Puff that was up airing. And if you get hit there, you get knocked down and you could get rested right there off of a tech chase or if you miss the tech.
Nice shorten from Plup getting out of that situation. He's going to be able to do it. Ooh.
Just holding from center. Puff's also getting underneath Michael a lot, which is something you want to do from Puff, because that's like kind of the one area where her hitboxes are really bad.
Which is
well, not really bad, but you know.
Barely able to survive there from Michael. He's going to need to find something soon, or anything Leffen's going to throw out of here should kill. Oh, okay, maybe not forward throw what he's looking for there. Maybe just surprised as I was for him to get in the grab. And also surprised by that back air as Plup moves to take game one. Michael keeping it real close, but not close enough.
No, it was tight. And he also, he didn't really, one of the things that Puff kind of has to do, especially if you want to beat people who are like quote unquote better than you, is you need to hit rests. Like, otherwise you're just going to get kind of abused by Fox. So he brings him back to Battlefield, which is interesting. I know Michael likes the stage more than Greenland against a lot of people.
Yeah, we saw him do this, talking about, again, on that Ginger set from last week, when he lost Grand Finals, he ran it back Battlefield. I believe they played 7 games, and 6 of them were on Battlefield. He just really seems to like the stage, even when given the counter pick opportunity to go to Dreamland. And last week wasn't working for him, so maybe it'll work here against Plup, but already not looking like that, as Plup takes a very strong early lead.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like there are certain advantages that Battlefield has. Like the side platforms are a better height for Puff here, which can help a lot. Oop, good tech chase, and he's got the edge guard, and that should be it.
Jeez.
Yeah, he has him off stage.
All right, that's a huge reversal there from Michael. I wouldn't be surprised for Plup to swing this one back. Okay, seeing and again that situation where he previously opted to stay and regain center stage, he's choosing to chase them a little bit more, probably because he's more to kill percent. Michael not going to chase them there. Interesting. Seemingly oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, it was kind of odd that Michael opted to just retake center there instead of either covering ledge or high, because I think he had time to get to ledge, which I think he probably thought Plup was going to do, but he just decided to take center instead.
Yeah. Yeah, real interesting to see, especially with the percentage differential between those two. And yeah, already Plup, after that brief misstep, is back to being close to being in the lead. Oh, a little bit too high percent for the rest, and not getting it on jab reset or follow up on the platform there. Yeah, that's what they got.
Yeah. Oh, that was interesting. That drill was really cool. He made it really ambiguous whether he was going to tomahawk or not.
The lead swings back in Plup's favor.
Yeah, and there he is, going underneath Puff again too. Probably one of the most important things to keep in mind in this matchup. Obviously, it's not great all the time because it loses to like the full hop auto cancel Nair, but in general, it's really, really strong against Fox and Falco.
Ooh.
He has him off stage, and yeah, now it's pretty close. Puff is like one strong area. Now he'll die from up throw up air, but you know, that's something that really good Puffs are good at, is like not giving you the grab ever. And there's jab up smash, which is like the other kind of bane of Puff's existence, I think. Yeah. You need to either SDI or crutch cancel that, and you can't crutch cancel it in the air, so.
Yeah, looking like Plup's going to win 2 in a row, and I'm curious to see if we'll see Michael commit to a third Battlefield game in a row like we've seen him do before, because it just... I don't think that's particularly what's not working for him here, but I think a change of scenery might at least aid him in figuring something out.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Westfall still believes this, but he used to believe that, like, if you lose on a stage, like, don't go back there, because, like, you know, either you win on that stage and, like, you could lose there anyway, or you, like, win on another stage, you know? Yeah. And it's game 3, straight back to Battlefield.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the choice, especially seeing as how this story has gone in the past.
Ooh, this is some net play.
Yeah.
Ooh, the rapid jump. That was actually the
is that
biggest
true?
bait.
Is that true?
I don't think so, but we're gonna pretend it was.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
That's his, like, secret technology. He's waiting to bring that out against HBox.
All right, let's see what he's got. Okay. Michael's been doing an incredible job at, like, when he falters and gets to these being behind, he's able to bring it back. And we've seen him do this a lot in his sets previously, a nice forward smash to even up 3 stocks apiece. But it seems like that final step, he's walking, he's getting right to the top of the mountain, but with Plup, the boulder just right before he sees the sunlight and gets to the top, it just starts falling on him, and he has to work his way back up. And he's deciding to go back to Battlefield, I don't think is helping this whole situation either.
Oh yeah, for sure. Who knows? Fountain actually, I don't know. Plup kind of does like to like scrap a little bit in this matchup, so Fountain might not be the best, but he also uses the platforms a lot, so that's like another reason why you might like it. But yeah, I never think about, unless that's like kind of true. It works sometimes. The drill regrab on up throw. But yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
So the next back air will knock him down, which is like a crucial percent for Puff.
Where are you going, Michael? I know Plup's been hitting you. I know Plup's been hitting you down there for 3 straight games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
He almost died there, but recovering high. Ooh, that was good. He kind of looked like he was going to go to the ledge there, but he baited Plup to committing to ledge so he could make it back on top of the stage.
But this is looking real dire for Michael. I don't really see a way out of here that doesn't involve a really nice rest or a gimp very soon. Plup looking real dominant. Kind of what you would expect going into this. And okay, Michael's looking to prove me wrong. He's going to need to finish this one out, and he does. But
yeah,
still,
he's not too far behind now.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we can do. That is not your way back in. That is not the way back in at all.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. But so now he's gonna like start looking for something that you can look for
Is
after
up
one
throw
back
rest?
air.
Is that an
well,
option?
you can look for that too. But is pound, because pound will knock down after one aerial from Puff, and you can get a tech chase from that. And that's you see H-Fox go for that all the time against Fox and against Marth too, but mostly against Fox. Oh, he almost had it. He was just a little slow on the tech chase.
Mike, what you got?
See, that's another reason to remain cognizant when the Fox is at like 40 as Puff, because your next back air will knock them down, and you can jab reset that almost every time.
Michael looking to
depending on GI, obviously. But.
Michael not looking to not get swept here. Needs to find something. These opportunities of clutchness for Michael have showed up again and again, but he gets clutched on by Plup. Getting a 3-0. Plup moves into winner's side of grand finals, is the #1 seed. No real surprise there. I don't think that's super surprising to anyone. Michael did put up a fight, but not as much of a fight